Listen, I'm just telling him what he wants to hear, all right?
Yeah, but I think you're not telling me what I want to hear. I'm the guy sitting in front of you right now. And I put the cigar into the little fucking ash thing he's got, and I push it down the table.
Yeah. Ash
Tell me the shit.
going off.
You want to roll another intimidation?
Yeah, roll another intimidation check. Loosen that man's lips!
Fuck! I keep rolling bad.
And you said I seen Hexen, not Michael?
Yes.
Where is Hexen?
He seems to be sitting at his table. He seems to be the only one at that table. He is kind of on the other side of the venue from you, near where the Arcadia Wing entrance is.
Is there a bunch of people at his table?
No, he seems to be the only one there.
Okay. We've met him before. I'm going to approach the table.
Okay. So you go. You go and you approach the table. And when you're walking over there, you do kind of like, it's been a while since you've seen him.
It's been a while.
Like face to face, but once you kind of catch a whiff of that cigar smoke,
Yeah.
you know that
envious.
those are, yeah, you do get envious, but they are very like potent, like a very signature like tobacco scent that he has.
Yeah, I remember I got like a case of his special cigars.
Special sauce.
Yeah, I shared
And
them with Norm.
he seems to be just kind of like sitting back in his chair with a cigar like in his mouth, just.
I will approach looking as I do as Theo Don.
Oh yes, of course. Theo Don, yes.
I hate Theo and Don.
I'm not even going to try an impersonation, so don't expect that.
Was that a real meow?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my cat.
It sounded like those like automated meows. Come here. That you hear
But
in,
I
like,
approach
games.
the table and I say,
She won't be friendly.
you got another one of those smokers?
He kind of like lifts open his eyelid, and his his noxious green eye like meets yours.
Smelled it from across the way, couldn't help myself.
Yeah, that's my special blend. He
River.
he opens up his coat pocket. He pulls out like a small like case of it, and he pulls one out. All right, he hands it to you.
Got a light?
Yeah, of course. He pulls out. He goes back into his pocket. And he pulls out like a small like basically like a Zippo lighter.
Okay.
And he, but as it like ignites, it kind of goes from like a lazy flame to just like a
Nice.
more like a blowtorch.
For sure.
Yeah.
I puff it and I sit down next to him, or I'll leave one seat between us.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't want to seem too eager.
Yeah.
I'm glad I made-
especially if the table's empty.
I've learned that lesson.
And I will say, I don't know if I want to fucking let him know that it's me. We have history with him, so like... I'll say, it's been a while since I've tasted one of these. And my voice will kind of change more into Vesemir's typical voice, just to see if he picks up on that at all.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is my special blend. We grow it in the swamps near Dead Man's Stilts. Very fertile grounds. He does not seem to recognize you based on your voice alone.
Sure. You guys still have that lizard folk problem?
He kind of like looks at you more curious this time, and kind of like sits forward. And how would you know about that?
I was in there, traveled through there. I'm trying to think how long ago it was. Would it be like... Because we spent how many months in the Feywild? Like a month? 3 months?
It was like 3 months.
3 months? So then it would probably be like 7 months since Dead Man?
Probably like 8.
8 months?
That was at the
yeah.
beginning. Or well,
It was a
wasn't
little
at,
bit
like, the
after.
super beginning.
Yeah.
It was probably like...
It was like the early middle.
I would say it's been about a year since this adventure started.
Yeah.
So, like, probably 9 months at least. Damn.
Wow.
I'd say last time I was through there was about 9 months ago. Me and my friends took down the lizard folk problem.
He kind of like sits there. You can just hear it almost feels like the rest of the voice is like drowned out, and all you can focus on is like the cherry of the cigar,
Mhm.
as it's just like the sound of like the tobacco burning. Oh, you were with the outsiders, the promised outsiders.
That was
Or-
that was the group, yes. Unfortunately, things have happened. They we got separated.
I'll be damned.
Been cursed.
It's been quite a while.
It has been quite a while.
I almost didn't even recognize you. I have a solid memory for faces.
I really gotta wonder what brings you all the way south down here. It's a long way.
You know, gotta keep up appearances, you know. Just like anyone else, I like myself a nice ball, and hey, I can afford it.
Insight check.
I like
Go ahead.
myself a nice ball too.
I bet you do.
You mean 2 balls?
No, just one. Don't want to get carried away now.
That's fair.
22.
22.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have any like deception in his tone or anything. He seems to be speaking genuinely to you. He continues on. Yeah, it's a shame Krite couldn't be here. He doesn't like this climate.
How is he?
Oh, he's doing good. He's keeping the town at ease.
That's good. Do you remember Rika?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. He was my bar hand.
He's a college man now.
Really?
He
I never
went to college, got himself
I never
some
would have expected
edumacation, and unfortunately, you know, everyone at the college died, and he was one of the last survivors. But you know, that's how things happen.
that. Yeah, I did hear about that. This cult that this ball is trying to help.
Yeah, help.
Them, not them, but you know, the help.
Yeah,
the
the people,
affected
the
by it.
victims. Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you feel about them?
Dang victim.
Nasty. Affecting my business.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
22.
I'll say you can. It's very hard to detect. You can tell that he's very used to keeping these kinds of things private.
Sure.
But you can tell that he's kind of holding something back, but he isn't necessarily lying.
Sure. Now you say nasty for business. That doesn't necessarily mean you're looking for alternative business, does it?
I don't know how you mean.
Well, you being all the way down here and, you know, got some interesting leads about something happening soon involving said cult. So I'm just curious your positioning here. Care to elaborate a little bit?
Well, us meeting before, you know that I'm in the business of shipping and handling.
Sure. And I understand. I'm not coming at you with any hostility. I just, in this dire time, as you said, they are nasty and bad for business. I sure hope you are not dealing with the business of these people. Are you?
As far as I know, I'm not.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Fucking scoping this guy out. 25. I'm rolling heat over here.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You didn't
seeing
want to
through him.
divulge this information, did you?
You can You can tell that he's definitely holding something back from this conversation. You're not necessarily sure what it is, but he is holding something back.
DM, I would like to cast Legend Lore.
You're not here. Shut up.
I take a deep pull
Do you
from the
have
cigar,
Legend
and I'll kind of lift my hat
Look at that.
and let my true self reveal itself for but a split second, just like the face. And then before the illusion can completely go down, I put the hat back on. So he just sees this black, ashy scarecrow of face with glowing orange eyes. And I'll just say,
The boogeyman.
speak the truth.
Make an intimidation check.
I feel like you should have advantage for that. Please tell me you're still rolling heat.
No, not this one. 13.
Well, luckily for you, he kind of like sees it just.
He's a little scaredy cat.
He's all smiling. Man.
I told you I was cursed.
Yeah, I believe it now. What do you want? What do you want to know? What do you need?
Everything. Tell me about
You can't do
your
that.
dealing. I can
Maybe.
tell. I've hunted, not calling you vermin, but I've hunted vermin my whole life, and I can smell when something is awry. And you, my friend, through this cigar smoke, I can smell something is awry on you. Tell me what it is.
Okay.
I know it's related to this cult.
I'll take it.
You don't like them for business? I plan on taking them out of the equation. Your business can go right back to how it was before. Help me help you right here, right now. Don't hold anything back.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily related to the cult, but I had something happen with
Elaborate.
that Michael guy.
I noticed you guys were talking.
I made a deal with him, and it was to bring in some to the party.
Scale snuff.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Snap, snap.
Have you ingested any?
No.
Do you know why they wanted that in here?
They just said it was the new hit.
How much did they transport in here?
Well, I transported a. This music is too happy for what's happening. Give me the Shadow Realms.
When the music doesn't fit the vibe.
Yeah.
What does the Shadow Realm sound like?
Death and decay.
That's not bad.
Okay. From what I remember, maybe 10 pounds.
10 pounds?
Yeah, but it wasn't directly to the party. He needed it into the city.
Okay.
Among other things, but I'm sure that's not what you're looking for.
And that's all you know? You don't know anything about the properties of this substance? Why do you assume that it's connected to the cult?
Well, since you're here, I would assume that the cult is behind something.
That's a fair assumption. Yeah, we do have a link between this drug and the cult. So, if something happens tonight with this drug, just know that you are, unfortunately,
A target.
not a target, guilty. And I would hope you would learn to make better decisions in the future. But it's all business to you. I understand.
My hands were tied.
I'm sure they were.
I
sure
had
they
to
were.
do something for Michael. I owed him one.
Where did you meet Michael?
We met. He came to me actually. He knew that my company was good at what we did, and he needed someone who was good, didn't ask questions, and we were the guys.
Okay. Well, so you got it into the city. You didn't bring it directly to this party.
Now that music's too.
Devils marching through the door.
Uh-oh. With
There's a bunch of
AK-47s.
Dark rustic.
That's better.
All right. Yes. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we just brought it into the city. We brought it to one of those warehouses. I think it was like a textile warehouse.
A barrel?
Yeah. Brought it in barrels. How'd you know that?
That's where we found the connection.
A barrel made out of wood.
That's where I found the connection.
Wero crashes out.
All right. Well, where's Michael now?
I don't know. He got up right after dinner. He said he was going to go take a piss.
I
but
heard you guys
don't know.
talking about a plan. What's the plan?
Just getting this drug into the hands of the people.
So, the plan was bring a barrel to a warehouse and then come to a royal ball, sit on a bench and say the plan is going according to plan. That was the plan.
This is some good questioning. Honestly, this is some very good questioning.
Insight check. Whatever he answers. I'll let him answer first. But I'm this guy.
Suspicious.
Listen, I'm just telling him what he wants to hear, all right?
Yeah, but I think you're not telling me what I want to hear. I'm the guy sitting in front of you right now. And I put the cigar into the little fucking ash thing he's got, and I push it down the table.
Yeah. Ash
Tell me the shit.
going off.
You want to roll another intimidation?
Yeah, roll another intimidation check. Loosen that man's lips!
Fuck! I keep rolling bad.
13.
No.
Yeah, it's
you
above
need some
average.
help.
It's above
Yeah.
average. Well, we can't help him.
I'm busy trying to get my
Let me
swerve
hope
on
that he's right.
with someone else.
He puts his cigar down too. This is the first time you've seen him do that, stop smoking a cigar in the middle of it.
He's like, all right, I've had enough of this.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I hope you can understand.
It's
that.
business.
It's all business.
It ain't personal.
Michael's connected to some very scary people.
What people?
I don't know. All I know,
How do you know they're scary?
they brought me Kreit's head on a platter.
So he's dead?
He's dead.
Well, you should have fucking started with that. I wouldn't be such a dick to you. I grab the ashtray and I pull it back.
I had to keep up appearances, Vesemir. I'm sorry.
Well,
No Vesemir no more.
so you're in pretty thick. They got you good.
I never thought it would come to this. I know you didn't like me at first, but I'm really trying not to hurt anybody. I'm just trying to get our money. That's it.
What were the circumstances in which Craig died? Because he was exemplary. He was perfect person. He was a great guy. He cared about that town.
That he was.
He wanted nothing to do but protect that town. Did you sell him out?
No, of course not. I was in my office and Crite wasn't with me. He had to do some recon or something. Checking in with the troops, and next thing I know, they came knocking on my door.
Michael?
Michael and a few other ambiguous figures.
Sure.
I couldn't see them. They came knocking on the door with a few of my pissant fucking soldiers.
All right.
And they demanded it. They demanded their service, and I would be paid handsomely for it. I didn't want to accept it, but really wasn't much I could do.
I reach and I grab one of my flyers and I'll hand it to him. When I call on your resources, you answer and provide them. This can be your sanctuary. If you go here, we'll keep you safe as long as you contribute to their downfall. And I slide him the flyer of the organization that we're building.
He slides it and he just quickly folds it up.
I hope to see you there.
Yeah.
And I get up and I walk away.
Daddy Ashmere.
You get up and you walk away, and he just kind of sits there and just thinking real hard. He's just like you see him just staring at the smoldering
just got scolded.
ash, like the smoke just slowly, lazily rising up from the cigar.